Hi everyone, and welcome to the House at Pig Corner, a channel which follows the lives of a herd of Guinea pig boars. 14 in total at present, living mostly free range. Free to run around and forage by day, but sleeping safely inside at night. For anyone new here, I'm Heather the narrator, not the real-life pig carer. Pig Corner is situated in the southwest part of the UK, near the estuary of the River Torridge. And now that summer's over and the kids are back at school, the area's quietened down a lot. And things should remain fairly quiet here through the autumn and winter months. Today the weather's taken a bit of a turn, and it's been tipping it down. So you can see the ground's very wet, with leaves getting blown everywhere. There's also a noticeable change in colour, with the shades of autumn pretty much everywhere. So on down to the bottom, and we've got the Trapattoni brothers, Mario and Luigi, with Flash Gordon, or the Golden Wonder, take your pick. Gordon's been developing a bit of an attitude of late. I've said before that he'd been trying to wind Piggly B up with his rumble strutting antics. Oh, talk of the devil, here he comes. And my guess is he's been chasing Harvey again. Did you know that most of the younger pigs have surnames? I'm not sure if that's been mentioned before. You probably know about the Duxtables. Well, there are several more as well, which I'll have to gradually introduce, so as not to swamp you with new names all at once. I think Gordon could sense Dudley behind him there, and didn't want him getting too close touching his bum. They can be pretty sensitive about that, including when they're being handled. And now Harvey's doing the same to Dudley as Dudley just did to Gordon, nudging up close behind, edging his way towards the food. It seems to be the standard guinea pig method for getting someone to make way for you, doesn't it? Henry seems to be a bit of an odd one, doesn't he? He always seems to be scampering about doing his own thing. I guess pigs will be pigs, and they're not always going to want to settle down and eat together. So the focus seems to be on Gordon today, although not for any particular reason. He just happened to provide some nice shots, although I wouldn't say he's a poser or a show-off like one or two others. He's just short of 7 months of age, so pretty much fully grown. He needs to be careful though, as you can't go around biting people on the arse and expect to get away with it. Do you hear me, Wonder Boy? You need to cut that out. Or there'll be consequences for sure. Piggly B's not going to forget that, you silly Billy. So get your act together. Or he'll be coming for you with his nozzles open. He can be mean and nasty when he feels like it, so you'd better watch yourself. This is probably the fun part for them living here. Being able to do as they would naturally as if they were living in the wild. For us, giving them the freedom to do this, watching their natural behaviors and social interactions, is ample reward in itself. They thrive on the company of their own kind, as long as there's enough space and enough food. Mario's had a bump or a nip on his nose, it would seem, with what looks like a spot of dried blood there. We can probably guess who that was, but I'm not going to be naming names without having seen anything. Amos and Pike got their usual run around the yard late afternoon, and Henry was still out as well. Henry seems a bit slow going into the shed, so he's often still around when the old-timers are let out. One good thing about giving Amos and Pike a run around like this is that it soon flushes out any stragglers. Sometimes it's difficult to tell who's in the shed and who isn't. But once the old-timers are out, the stragglers soon show their faces. So this is where we leave it for today, and we can be sure all the boys enjoyed themselves and had a good time. As always, we look forward to your thoughts and comments, which help provide ideas for future videos. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio for now then. See you again soon.